Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So today's guide is going to be a gold guide on how to double your cash stack on World of Warcraft. So you're going to be able to double your gold. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be playing the auction house, and I'm going to show you guys a different way to play the auction house that will help you guys out tremendously to be able to make you thousands of gold. If you don't double it, you're going to be making thousands of gold. So what you're going to be doing is it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to be converting certain items into higher valued items and selling them off, or maybe you can do certain profession items. A lot of different ways to do it. I'm going to show you guys what I've personally been doing. So this is going to be a concept video. You can do exactly what I'm doing, or you guys can take the idea and evolve it into your own creation to make even more gold than I am. So it's just a pretty cool method. Remember this though. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This isn't I'm going to make 30,000 gold today. That you can. There's a possibility you can do that. But this is more of a long-term thing. I've doubled my cash stack that was 30,000 gold into 60,000 gold, which is now 71,000 gold in the matter of about 3 to 4 days. So that's not a bad margin for making that much gold, right? So what I've been doing is I've actually been making, I'll show you the item that I've been making. I've actually been using Frostweave. So let's go ahead and go into the auction. Remember, this, you don't have to use this item. There's so many different items to use. You just have to find your item. And one more thing before we start this and I explain some things. The more cash you have, the more cash you make. So let's say you're starting off with 2 gold. Well, it's going to be harder to make 4 gold out of 2 gold. It's going to be easier if you have 10,000 gold to make 20,000 gold rather than making that 2 gold. If that makes sense with this method. So the more gold you have, the more gold you make. It's just, it is what it is. Alright, so I'm using the add-on Auctionator. You don't have to use Auctionator. You can simply use the regular auction that we have in World of Warcraft right now. Auctionator just makes it a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to buy. As you can see, I'm already searching Frostweave cloth. I'm going to search it real quick. Now here's the biggest thing. I'm going to look at prices here. Frostweave cloth is running about 117 to about 130. I'm going to say 130. Now, there are some higher prices here, but I'm not worried about those higher prices. Higher prices will do nothing for me because I'm in it to make some money. So what I'll do is I'll use the lowest to about 130 because the Bolt of Frostweave currently is 949. So I'm going to say 9 gold. So what that means is I'm going to take 5 Frostweave cloths and convert them into this this bolt, which I need to make a profit. So let's say they're selling for 1 gold, okay? It's going to take me 5 gold to create this item that I can sell for 9 gold. So I'll be making 4 gold off every one that I've purchased, right? So it's very easy when you do the math that way. Now, let's say they were 150 each. That's going to cut into your profit margins a lot. Now, this item right here, I'll tell you what I was doing with this item to make that gold so quick. Frostweave was actually selling for 88 silver. And I was selling them for 12 gold each. So I was making tons of profit. And there was, you know, thousands of cloth on the auction. Now what happens when you're doing this method, and a lot of people won't mention this, but I'm going to. What happens is when you're working with one item, you're flooding the market is what you're doing. Now, I don't know if anybody's taking economic classes or anything like that, but World of Warcraft is kind of, it's a big economical thing on supply and demand. If a lot of people are buying these bolts of Frostweave, the demand goes up. If there's not as many and we're flooding the market with so much supply, the demand is going to go down. So what happens is these last 3 to 4 days, I've been converting thousands of these Frostweave cloths into these bolts of Frostweave. And what's happened is the cloth prices are actually going up. and the bolt prices are going down. So what that means is I'm playing this market really, really hard, and I'm messing with prices. Now, what that means is there's still a lot of profit to be made. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop. But what that means is other opportunities for gold making start to come up. Because the higher the Frostweave prices go up, the better money-making methods for the Lich King dungeons create. I can grind out a lot of these dungeons and get this Frostweave, which creates thousands of gold an hour on top of whatever I'm making. So I'm actually creating a money-making method for myself at the moment because I'm doing this so much. There's a lot to think about when trying to convert a material into profit. Sometimes what happens though is you actually just both of them drop. And what I do with that is I buy as much as the raw material as I can if it drops, and I do not create the bolt. So let's say I'm playing with a ore, or I'm playing with a cloth, and all of a sudden both of the prices drop, where, you know, this is like 10 silver or something. Obviously we have disenchanting prices and stuff that will go up for that and stuff, but let's not worry about that right now. Well, let's just worry about, let's say this drops to 10 silver and this drops to 10 silver. Well, there's no money to be made. But what happens is I'll buy a lot of these for the 10 silver, and I'll give it a month. I'll give it 2 months for the market to rebound. Once it rebounds, I restart. So you can screw up a market, is what I'm trying to get at. You can screw up a market big time by over flooding the market. A lot of people don't say that. I know a lot of people just make their guides and they're like, here's the guide. You're making thousands of gold, but that's why you need multiple items. As you can see in my auctionator here, these aren't all the items that I use because a lot of these are actually old. But I look at a lot of these, and there's a lot of profit to be made in all of these items. You just have to know prices, and you have to know disenchantment prices. You have to know what they're used for and when they're good to be used. Alright guys, hopefully that helped you guys out. It's just a simple buy low, sell high method, but there's a lot more invested into it when you're trying to create gold. So what I'm going to be doing at the moment is I'm going to be purchasing a lot of this Frostweave until the Frostweave prices jump up to about 150, because I'm going to start grinding out a lot of old Lich King dungeons, and it's a great time to be able to do that currently, because what are we running right now? Time Walker is it's Time Walker weekend at the moment of making this video. So there's a lot of cloth coming into the game, so it's a perfect time for me to be able to buy these items. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Hopefully I didn't confuse anybody, because there's a lot of a depth to certain things that I try to do. I try to overthink things a little bit too much, and a lot of people overthink things way too much. Like these right here, I buy these this wind wool cloth. And, you know, I buy it in bulk, man. I buy the wind wool cloth to create it into the bolts. And, you know, I'm making, you know, a little gold here and there. But once you have, you know, this stack right here is a lot of gold that I'll be able to create. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, guys. If you guys like this type of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share the video, do whatever you guys need to do. The goal is to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're getting close. We're at 2,790 at the moment. I think we're gonna hit it. Hopefully, the end of the year is coming fast, but I think we can do it. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Everybody that is doing the fan funder stuff, you know, that helps me out. My goal is to be a video maker. I want to be able to do a lot of videos for you guys, show you guys a lot of different guides on stuff that I'm doing. Some funny stuff. Just I want to make videos, and you guys are making that possible for me. So thank you guys. You know, every dollar that you guys donate, you know, it means so much to me, because it's getting me closer and closer to actually becoming a video maker. So thank you guys. All right, guys. and I'll talk to you guys soon.